So I see a lot of comments asking, how do you get an S rank? Or something along the lines of, full combo but only a C? That's why Project Sakai is a trash game. So I want to take the time to address both of these types of comments, starting with why you can't get an S rank even though you're doing pretty good on the song. Now, I know a lot of you watching already know the answer to this, but there's also a lot of players who haven't played other mobile rhythm games before, so there's no need to put anyone down or get annoyed because of a simple question, because we all had to start somewhere, right? Anyways, the letter score you get on a song is heavily dependent on your team, specifically each member's level and your team's combined talent, shown here. Essentially, the higher your talent is, the more likely you'll get an A or even an S rank. Aside from your card levels, there's other components that affect your talent level. For each individual card, you can read the side stories. The first one is available right off the bat, but the second is locked until you max out the card's level. For 1-star cards, the max level is 20, 2-star it's 30, 3-star it's 50, and 4-star is 60. On top of that, you can also level up each card's mastery rank, which will also give a boost in talent, though depending on how many stars the card has, will result in how many wish pieces you'll need to spend for each level. So now that we've leveled up our cards and essentially maxed out what we can, but you're still not hitting that S rank, well, now let's talk about area items or decorations. If you exit out to the map, you can click here to toggle to the Sakai areas, and here you'll find shops related to each unit where you can purchase and upgrade area items. These will boost the talent of whoever you're buying for. Currently, my VBS items are the highest level items I have, with Kohane being maxed out at level 15. And as you can see, that gives all her cards a 30% talent boost, which is huge. Aside from individual character items, there are also items that boost the entire units themselves. And there's also a bonus if your team is entirely made up of one unit. Now, going back to the real world, if you go to either one of the schools, you'll find two shops, one containing fruit and the other one flowers. And each of these items will permanently boost attribute types. So each card in the game is assigned one attribute, and there are 5 attributes in the game. They have proper names, but I can't for the life of me remember what the names are. So for me, they're just moon, leaf, heart, star, star 2. These are a bit harder to upgrade because the resource they require is kind of difficult to get. Basically, the only consistent way of getting these is through your challenge show and the event shop. So now that we've maxed out your area items as high as we can go with the resources we have on hand, but you're still not getting that S rank, what else can you do? Well, you can try to get new cards. Obviously, starting out, you only get the basic 1 or 2-star cards, but what you want to strive for are the 3 and 4-star cards. But how do you get them? The easiest and obvious way is through the gacha system. You can exchange crystals for a chance to pull new and better cards. So how do you get crystals quickly? To break it down for you, it's very simple. Spend real money, get fast crystals. Now, it is possible to obtain cards without having to spend money, and that's by collecting crystals through full combos, increasing character ranks, collecting show points, doing challenge shows, and participating in events. Also, quick note, this video is not a deep dive into collecting crystals. I'm just giving you a few examples, and I advise you to check out one of the very many guides available on YouTube if that's what you're interested in. Anyways, speaking about participating in events, whenever you play a song while an event is active, you will get event points. And you can spend these points in the exchange shop. Navigate to the event down here, and on this page, you'll find many buttons, but the most important ones, in my opinion, that you want to focus on for now are the event stories in the corner here and the exchange button. So real quick, I want you to check out the event stories while the event is live, because for every story you unlock, they'll give you music cards as well as crystals. I definitely recommend reading the story But if you don't care for it, there is a skip button. Next, we're going to take a look at the exchange shop. And inside here, you're able to exchange your event points for a ton of highly valuable items. Importantly, for the subject of this video, you can get a new 2-star and 3-star card, as well as crystals, wish pieces, miracle gems, and magical seeds, as well as a ton of other things. Usually a goal I have for every event is to try to get every item in the shop. Now, there is a catch though. Even though you do receive points for every song you play, the amount of points you get is determined by how much energy you're spending, and most importantly, your team. And that brings us back to the subject of this video. How am I supposed to get all those points if I can't get an A or an S rank? Well, that's the last thing I want to talk about in this video. Play co-op. Play online. You can play with your friends or you can play with strangers. As long as you play online, you'll get extra rewards. But basically, it's this button here next to solo show. Look, it even has a little event sticker on top. Essentially, you're making up your low talent by teaming up with other people who probably have better cards, and that will help you finally get that A or even S rank. And I understand if you're new, playing with strangers online can be awkward. Trust me, I've avoided playing online for the longest time, but I encourage you to try it out because the rewards are definitely worth it. And I also understand that sometimes a song will come up and it's not exactly something that you would pick, but I strongly urge you to just play it. Because in the long run, it's going to help you out. Don't get stuck playing the same songs over and over because while you may keep getting higher and higher scores on those, you're just limiting yourself to a small skill set. Playing online will force you to try different songs and introduce you to new patterns and difficulties. Anyways, I got derailed for a little bit, but that's all I have for today. I really hope you enjoyed what I had to say, and hopefully this helped you out in some way. If you have a subject you'd like me to talk about, whether it's improving on the game or a tutorial on how to do something, let me know. I love making these videos. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Here's a video that YouTube thinks you might enjoy.